Hello again from Shelf Life. I like to bring to your attention, instead of the usual 4 books, just 2 books. But they are 2 books that are very, very highly recommended. The very first book is Never Ask Me by Jeff Abbott. This is published by Grand Central Publishing, and it retails for $34. Jeff Abbott is a master storyteller. When you read a Jeff Abbott book, you will enjoy it from start to finish. This one is a very complex book. A woman, a well-respected woman, Danielle Roberts, is found dead on a park bench. She is found by her son Ned and his friend Julia. Julia sends a text message to her mother saying that the woman's dead, and the mother thinks to herself, good. So right then you know, okay, what's going on? Anyways, the Pollitt family, Julia and her brother Grant. Now Grant has been adopted. Danielle Roberts helped to get the adoption underway from Russia. So there's a Russian connection here, but it's not what you think. And Grant, who is the adoptive son, starts getting messages about his entire life was a lie. So now he wants to know about his real parents. So he's even talking about going back to Russia to find out what's going on. So the mystery gets more complex. Now we wonder if Danielle was murdered because of the fact of the Russian connection, or she rubbed somebody the wrong way. She was in the adoption business. Now, like I said, it's very complex. As we get closer, we find out one lie after another, to the point is who's telling the truth. The book is told through the Pollitt family and through the journal that Iris was writing as the adoption process was underway. So in typical Jeff Abbott style, you really don't know what's coming, but the ending is just riveting. It might give you whiplash because it just comes at you and it's like, wow. So this book is really one you should buy. The next book of interest is Don't Make a Sound by T.R. Ragan. This is the very first book in the Sawyer Brook series, and it's if the first book is or following books are anywhere as good as the first book, you definitely have to seek them out. This in Sarah Brooks is a crime reporter, and with her sisters Aria and Harper, they had a hellish childhood. Their parents didn't care that they were abused, and with Sawyer, her uncle took her into the woods one night and sold her to 4 men who, used her and abused her, and so this made her want to get into crime reporting and seeing that justice was served. Now this takes place in I'm looking through my notes here. River Rock, sorry, and there is a parallel story going on with 5 other women who have been the victims of sexual predators. They want revenge on men who wronged them. The 5 women go by the names of Psycho, Cleo, Lily, Bug, and Malice. And one of the men who has drugged women, they take him to a secret location, and they threaten him, and they even go so far as to, let's say, they take some garden shears and think Lorena Bobbitt. They do a snip and snip, and he's never the same. Now there's another man who's just getting out of jail, and he is also a sexual predator, and he has harmed a lot of women as well. So they take him to an abandoned warehouse. They really don't want to kill him, but they just want to, prove a point that he cannot get away with these things. Well, it gets out of hand. He escapes, and they shoot him dead. So justice is served. Now back to the original story with Sawyer. She finds out there's a lot of secrets going on. There were murders many years ago when she was in the area, and now she finds out that her mother knows things that, well, let's just say there are bodies that turn up. Her mother wants to keep things quiet, and don't make a sound really becomes a loud cry for justice um, for women and those who have been sexually abused. So this is another great book. Like I said, the Sawyer Brooks book. Hopefully the next one will be just as good as this one, and I think it will be. So anyways, those are just two books that I want you to seek out, and hopefully you like them. As always, stay safe. Let us know how we're doing, and we'll talk real soon. Bye for now.